Wasn't carrying a weapon, he might not have gotten shot because they saw the weapon, they shot.
Yeah.
But like I said, don't carry your weapon if it's not going to be loaded. It's just a call for someone to shoot.
And the biggest thing too is they teach us in these firearm classes is always, if you're going to point your weapon at somebody, prepare to shoot. You know, and prepare, it's just
shoot to kill.
Shoot to kill.
Headshot. Never headshot. Actually, they tell you not to, which sucks.
But. Yeah, as much as you're just like headshot. No, just center mass, two to the chest.
Boom, boom.
Now, if it's ISIS, 2 to the chest, 1 in the head.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Make a statement.
Yeah.
Protest.
It was sad. I carry daily, and I carry a Glock 23 Gen 4 40 caliber, and that's my personal carry, which is nice. I mean, it's nice for me, especially during like the fall time. I usually open carry, so I keep it on the side of my hip, but in a sense, it's concealed carry because my hoodie goes over my gun. So nobody knows that I'm carrying, even though it's more comfortable for me to carry that way than opposed to the summertime, where I have to slide the concealed holster.
I have a hard time carrying in the summertime.
Oh, I hate it.
I can't, ever carry unless it's in my pants, and it gets all sweaty and it's gross. And
where do you carry it? Are you on your backside or
backside? I use a left-handed holster so I can right-hand draw.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I have a paddle holster for my right side, but that thing pops out like I got a tumor on my side. So everyone's like, "Nice, do you have a gun?"
Yeah.
So
well, that's like me. I carry in maybe 4 o'clock position. If it's concealed, so I can just reach in the back, pull it out. Otherwise, it's on the side of my hip if I open carry. And one thing I like about Wisconsin is that you can open carry.
Yeah.
But that's another big topic, too, is people talk about, should you conceal versus open? And some of these, nothing against Second Amendment people that are all about the open carry. I'm all for it, trust me. However,
it draws more attention than needed.
If a guy, and their argument is always, we're going to stop something from happening. If a guy sees you carrying a gun openly, out in the open, on the side of your hip, they're going to think twice about pulling a gun. No,
or they're going to shoot you first.
They're going to shoot you in the fucking head and then continue on what they're going to do.
And use your weapon.
Now, if we conceal, like you and I do, surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, they're going to never expect a basic white bitch with a Starbucks cup in her hand to have a 9mm down her backside.
No. Popping twice in the chest and you're still taking a sip of your hot apple cider.
Heck yeah. Pumpkin spice latte, dude.
Oh, Jesus. I don't like pumpkin spice.
I do. I put it in everything. 'Tis the season 2 pumpkin spice.
I feel like that chick that was choking on that guy's meat whistle.
Well, she had no shoes on. All right. So, yeah. My favorite part. We get to talk about more reasons why COs got fired.
Yes, from our facility.
From our facility?
What?
Oh.
No.
Sorry. Dang it. No. I was like, wait, I have an example. We'll talk about those later. We're going to perfect. We're going to get the facts on those and perfect it. Because there's this thing called inmate.com, okay? Where all the inmates share information. I don't even know if it's a real thing or if it's just their, source of information. They're like, I heard from inmate.com that so-and-so hung themselves downtown. Okay, no, that's definitely not true, but good try. We also have this thing called co.com where we all just pass information that isn't necessarily true because that's all we have to do during our day is gossip about each other.
It could also be used as a dating website as well.
Gosh, it's weird.
I mean, it's one of the biggest things is COs sleep with other COs. And
do not shit where you eat. Best advice I could give you. Because if it doesn't work out, you got to see that person 12 hours, 16 hours a day. It's horrible.
I mean, if you just want to, eat where you shit a couple times, sure, I get it. Just don't shit where you eat.
Yeah.
Don't make it a long-term thing.
God. All I can think about is eating in the bathroom while I'm shitting when you said that.
Some of the jailfish.
I don't have enough time. I have to eat my cereal, drink my coffee, shit. It's all happening at the same time. Yum, yum, yum.
That sums up our day at the jail, actually.
Yep. Don't bother me. I'm shitting and eating.
Right.
Anyways, we do weird shit. Let's move on.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to touch on two smaller ones, and then he's going to hit you with the bigger one.
The big meat stick.
So these are just people who've turned these in, not from our department, but random people. But this guy said, had a CEO get a haircut in his unit, took off his shirt and everything. LT walked in on him and was walked out that day. What is with people taking their shirts off with the inmates around? Like, how much more vulnerable could you be?
I never realized, speaking of doing stuff and things, I never realized how many people actually take their shirts off when they shit.
Oh, my God.
It's like the majority of the inmates, like, they will literally take their shirts off and take a shit, and they stand up, and I'm like, dude, are you almost naked in there? Like, put some clothes on.
I had this guy come up to me and goes, excuse me, can you, like, make sure no one comes in the bathroom? Because I got to do my thing. And I'm like, well, just
what
tell
thing are
him.
you talking about?
Yeah, and I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, I got to take my shirt off. I was like, okay, then take your shirt off. Like, you're a dude. He's like, no. I'm like, oh, my God, you're one of those. He goes, what? I'm like, you're one of those. You're the naked and shit type. And he's like, can you not yell it out? Like, can you just make sure nobody comes in there? Because I don't want to see my thing. And I'm like, dude, cover your thing with a shirt. He's like, I can't. I'll get sweaty. I'm like, oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
But I'm
Dude.
like, it's amazing the amount of people that shit naked.
Yeah.
I mean, it is freeing. Like, shit, shower, shave. You're like, boom, boom, boom. But, like...
Is it like that in the female... I mean, obviously, I don't know because I don't work the female side.
No. Actually, the females shit together. They'll be like, I'm like, are you holding hands in there?
Oh, it's a shit
But they'll
party.
be like talking and gossiping and they're shitting. But no, none of them shit naked that I've seen.
They're sharing toilet paper and...
Yeah, it's weird.
Slightly
and then
used.
they'll yell over the wall, we're out of toilet paper. I'm like, okay, that's nice. Can you have somebody come get some? No, can you throw it? Can I throw it to you? No. What if I hit one of you in the head? Dude, they're weird. Girls are weird.
Oh, man.
More complicated than men.
It sounds like it.
But moving on. So on the last day of an inmate's sentence, an officer brought in pink panties and had the inmate put just them on, so naked with pink panties.
Nice.
And run around the dorm in them. That's all I know about that. But yeah, he was gone. So that's
all I know about that.
Wow. Really? Like, that would be super funny, and I can think about 5 guys that I would make do that.
Our guys wear pink underwear.
Yeah. They're salmon.
Yes, salmon.
They're like, I need new underwear. I'm like, panties? You mean you need more panties? And they're like, yeah. No. Underwear.
What?
I'm like, they're pink, dude. They're like, no, they're not. I'm like, they're pink. They're pink. Salmon.
Well, they got to get their man card somehow and be like...
they get so offended. It's hilarious.
Let me get some of them crispy-ass salmon underwear.
Yeah, they're like, give me some crispy underwear. These have skid marks in them. I'm like, oh, my God.
We got shit stains in the back and just stains in the front.
And I'm like, well, that's how it works, bro.
Yeah, well, the guy before you had a fucking party.
I'd be confused if there was...
Just stains in the back
yeah.
and shit stains. This guy knew how to party.
Woo!
He was getting down in the shower.
Oh, my gosh. All right.
So this guy writes in, he says he knew of a CO who has been harassed by an inmate in the SHU, which is a like specialized housing unit.
Seg. Bad people.
The whole. The officer began agitating the inmate, and afterwards words were exchanged. The inmate said he would kill the CO.
Happens all the time.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I'll meet you outside. Gotcha.
How many threats I've had? Death threats.
Make sure you spell my name right, asshole. Here's a grievance. The CO then took a knife out of his pocket. What? He said, bitch, I'll cut you. He placed it on the food trap. Oh, this shit's getting really good.
Why do you have a knife, dude?
All right. And basically said, do it. The inmate grabbed the knife, took it into his cell. Oh, damn. Hot damn. Of course, the CO had to tell who? Somebody. Who? Not Mike Jones, but the LT.
The lieutenant.
Lieutenant had to come in with the team of CERT guys.
To get the knife.
Get the knife out.
Boom. Fired.
And I bet when he got fired, he was like, I'm going to collect me some unemployment because that was some bullshit. That was a wrongful termination.
God, every time.
So let me get this straight. So an inmate talks shit to a CO. So I'm going to kill you. and the CO pulls out a knife. First of all, why the hell do you have a knife in a housing unit?
Yeah.
You don't carry a knife on you inside of a jail or prison.
No contraband allowed, man.
None.
Not even lighters.
None. We're lucky to get the white Walmart bags carrying our shit half the time.
Yeah, even those aren't really loud. But...
No. Nobody said anything yet, so I'll just keep doing it. But it's not a knife.
Yeah.
So this guy has a knife, pulls the knife out, puts it on the food trap, which means
he had a death wish. He's like, you kill me because then my family gets insurance money.
Right. So you're telling me that this guy, assuming the food trap is already open, so the inmates talking shit through the food trap.
They always do that.
Guess what? Shut it.
Yeah, shut it.
Walk away.
Be like, cool, man, you want me to open the door? Make it easier on you? I do that sometimes.
Yeah.
And then I open the door and they're like, no, I'm cool, man. Okay, so you weren't going to kill me?
So like, hey, so, that's my favorite too, is when they start talking shit and you're like, hey, control, open,
Cell 49.
Cell 49 for me.
And they're like, ding.
Oh, I'm just playing, CO.
Oh, you know we cool. Oh, no, we cool now.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I'll find that Kool-Aid pack in your locker later. Stupid. So this guy gave an inmate a knife. So
that's so dumb.
Do it. If you're going to kill me, do it. Take out a knife. Are you retarded?
I mean, the idea's there. I get it.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Really, man?
You now just gave an inmate a knife. That could have went in so many different wrong directions, not including cutting himself, stabbing himself, killing himself.
This is why some people just aren't meant for law enforcement.
No. And to think that they go through a very vigorous procedure.
Testing process.
And I mean, I've been at this department for, about half a year now. But there's some people that I've seen that are no longer here. And some that are here still. But I just look at them and I go,
why you?
How are you still here?
Yeah. It's unfortunate. And you're like, damn it, this person's my movement officer, so if there's a fight, this is who I get?
If I'm getting my ass kicked,
it's just me, man.
You're going to be one of those, what we call in our facility,
door holders.
That's right. Don't be a door
Some
holder.
don't even hold the damn door.
No.
They stand there. Like, I'm sorry, I'm busy. I have my thumb up my ass.
I mean, as long as you're not taking a shit during a 10:33, I guess you're all right.
I was, but I pinched that off and zipped my pants and ran. That actually happened to me first time.
That's like the worst.
I was running down the hall with my belt undone like, I'm coming. Ah! It was embarrassing, but it was cool. I got there.
You got toilet paper stuck to your boot?
I didn't even care. I was like, I'm dedicated, man. And then afterwards, I'm like, I got to go back and finish this.
Yeah. I got a roll of Charmin shoved up my ass right now. I feel like I'm smuggling contraband into the jail.
Oh, my God. Yeah, it was dangerous business.
That I've always looked out. So far, so good. But that's one of my biggest fears is like sitting down taking a shit and all of a sudden, 10:33!
It was the worst.
Officer involved!
I was like,
and I'm like, no!
Shit. Literally. Shit. Ooh, okay, we're going.
So when dispatch comes on the radio and says, all available movement officers, when they say available, do they mean people that aren't taking a shit?
I'm currently 10-6. I'm currently very, very, very 10-6.
I'm currently balls deep in
poop
right now in the toilet. Back in warehouse.
Damn.
I'll hit the button when I get there.
Oh my God. I'll hold the door when you're coming out.
Right.
With the inmates that are currently involved in the fight.
Don't be that guy.
I was like sweating, and it was just, when you're just in a state where you're like, oh, this is my time, this is my peace.
Well, yeah, because the food there gives you the bubble gut.
And I was literally like, oh my God, this is happening. My worst nightmare is happening. I gotta go. Like, I gotta be there. Because I am not one to not show.
Yeah.
So.
Especially mid-poop, though.
Yeah. Like, my supervisor was like, why are you all sweaty?
I was watching Cops.
I was watching Cops in the bathroom.
Don't disturb me. I'm watching Cops.
I was like, I'll tell you later. He's like, all right. Later, he's like, so why are we all sweaty? I'm like, I was taking a poop. He's like, what? I was like, yeah, my